Okay, so now since we have connected our Tableau with the data source, so what we are going to do now we are going to join those data sources, okay, so that we can work on them at the same time as well. Okay, so that is what we are going to do here. So one of the fundamental principles of good data design is spreading your data out so that individual tables can store information about a particular business entity. Okay, so for example, let's say you might have one table that stores information about customers. Okay, and that could include the customer ID, customer type, okay, the name of the customer, the state of the customer, okay, so and so on. This would be the data. So what we are going to do in this video, we are going to see here that how we can relate all these tables together and connect these tables using fields that they have in common. Okay, the fields that they have in common. Okay, so I have in front of you this Excel open. So I have three worksheet. One of the worksheet is a customer worksheet. Okay, I also have orders worksheet. Okay, and I also have this order worksheet. Here we have also have products worksheet. Okay, so let's go back to customers worksheet back, and in the customer worksheet it consists of customer related information. So we have customer ID, the customer type, customer name, and the state of customers. Okay, so this information is given here. Now if I take a look at the second sheet here, so we have order number. Okay, regarding the orders, this is the information regarding the orders. So order number is given here. Okay, order date is given, order type is given, a customer ID and product ID, and we also have quantity here as well. Okay, in relation to the order. Okay, so this data is available here. Now from this table you can notice that customer ID is here available here as well. Okay, customer ID is available in the customer table. So from here you can see that which customer has which order. Okay, which order belongs to which customer. That is what I can identify with the help of customer ID. Now if I want to find out who this customer is, okay, who have this order. Okay, so what I can simply do, I can go to this customer and I can look for the same ID 2564. See, this is the same customer ID, and you can see its name, Marigold Spencer. That is the name here, and that is what you can see. So you can get details of the customer which are given the same order here. Okay, we also have this product table as well, which has product related information. That is also available here. Now this product table contains product ID, and if I go to the orders table back, you can see that customer order table also has product ID. Okay, so that is our data. Now we can come back here into this Tableau, and so this is the previous video visualization which we have created. So I can click on this icon and it will give me options to connect with the other data sources as well. So I will click on Microsoft Excel here, and the data I want to connect with this workbook here, join examples. Okay, this is the workbook I want to connect with, and I will open it. So it is connected with the Excel workbook with the Tableau. Okay, so this is the name of the workbook, join examples, that is the name. Okay, and we have three sheets inside this worksheet: customer, orders, product. Okay, so these are the three sheets inside our Excel worksheet. Okay, so that is available here. Now the sheets also represent your tables. The sheets here are representing your tables here. So what can I do in this join example? In this C center area, drag table here. Here you can drag your tables. Okay, so let's say if I drag this customer here, something like this. Okay, next what I can do, after customer I can copy the order sheet here. I can drag the order sheet here, and I can simply do it like this. If I simply just let go like this here, so you will be able to see here that Tableau has detected a relationship between your two tables here. Okay, customer tables and orders by the name of customer ID. Customer ID is the relationship between your customer table and your order table. Okay, so that is what is possible here. That is what you can do. This is the relationship customer ID. That is the relationship between these two. Okay, so that is what we can do. Tableau has already established this relationship. You can edit as well if you want to edit, but I am not going to do it. But if you want, you can edit this relationship as well. Okay, now let we have our third sheet here, third table, product table. So let's drag this one as well, and I will let go like this. See, once again, automatically the product has detected a relationship between your products table and the orders table. And what is the relationship? The relationship is product ID, because both of them have product ID column. Okay, this column is available in both of them. So that is the relationship, product ID between orders table and between your products table. Okay, so that is what is possible here. That is how you have these relationship here. Okay, so now that is our relationship, that is our join example. Okay, that is what we can do here. That is how you can join your data here. And what we can do, let's go back here on this sheet one. Okay, so now since you have already made the connection, so you will see something like this here. Okay, you will see something like this here. Now if I will click on this sheet one, sample data, if I will click on this sheet one sample data, it is the connection, which we have created. Okay, so first of all, remove these visualization which we created in the previous video. And what we can do, so I will click on this customers, this one. Okay, so it will show me customer details again of the worksheet here. Okay, so join example customers details. It has three tables: customers table, orders table, and products table. Okay, this is the data which is available for us. Okay, now in this I have created one more sheet here, sheet 2 here. Okay, so you can simply click on this plus icon and you will be able to create a new sheet as well. Okay, that is what you can do. Now let's create some visualizations on the basis of these join sheet here. Okay, so on the data sources which I have connected with. Okay, on the data sources on which I have made the join. Okay, joining. So these are my three tables: customers, orders, and products table here. So for example, if I choose this customer type and I drag it, let's say here, and let's say then from products table I am trying to have product category here, right here, for example, like this in the row section here. So then from the orders table I am going to drag the orders count. Okay, let's say I am dragging orders count here, so let me drag it here. Okay, so if you will do something like this, then you will be able to see here that there is a count of orders broken down by product category for both business and individuals, because those are the types of customers we have available. Okay, so we can represent our data, this same data, in other kind of visualization by clicking on any visualization here, and you will be able to get some better representation as well. Okay, so that is possible as well. That is what you can do. All these different kind of visualizations are available. Okay, pie chart, column chart, and so on. Now if you try to look at the visual representation of this data, you will be able to see here individuals order more of the products than the business. See, that is the insight you can get here. Okay, to see your Tableau workbook, okay, what you can do, if you want to save your Tableau workbook, click on the save as, and you can save your Tableau workbook here. So anywhere you can save in your computer. So this is the .twd, this is the extension of your Tableau workbook. That is what you can do. Just simply write any name here. So let's say join data is, let's say, my name. You can write it here and then click on this save. So this will be saved here. Okay, so this is what you can do. So now in the previous example I showed you that how can you make relationship in Tableau between tables which have a common column here, okay, which have a common field. Now in this example, let's take another example in which we are going to make relationship between our tables which has different columns, not the same columns. Okay, not the same columns available. So how can you work on that kind of data? So in this case Tableau will not be able to help there a lot, because if not a common column is available. Okay, so in that case you have to guide, I have to guide your Tableau to make the relationship, to establish the relationship between the tables which do not have common column here. Okay, so this example you can see here, I have three sheets here, customer sheets, and we have this order sheet. Okay, this second sheet, order sheet, is available, and we have this product sheet is available here. Okay, this is not as the same as the previous one. Let's come back here in the customer sheet here. Okay, so we have this customer ID column available in the customer sheet. Okay, so it is called customer ID here. If I go to the order section, here it is called cust ID. Okay, not customer ID but as cust ID. Okay, so the name are different, so the Tableau will not be able to detect that both of them are same, and hence it will not be able to establish the relationship automatically. The Tableau will not be able to do that, so we have to guide it. I have to guide it, you have to guide it to establish that relationship. So let's come back here into the Tableau, and we are going to connect to a workbook. Let's connect with another workbook. So click on this one again, and let's once again click with another Excel workbook here. So let's click on this Excel workbook, and now this time I will have different CSV file, this Excel file, sorry, different names. Okay, so I will select this different names file here, and here I will once again will try to make a relationship. So for example, what I will do, let's say I will pass customers here like this. Okay, so once again you can see the data here from this that worksheet here. Next, what I am going to do, I am going to drag this orders, and I will paste it here. Okay, to try to make a relationship with the customers here. And you will see here, you will see there is this red triangle here. You will see this red triangle. That means Tableau is confused here because it does not able to establish a relationship between your those two tables, because it has customer ID here and we have cust ID here. Okay, but it is still confused. The Tableau is confused. Okay, that is the problem here. So that is why, and it is not able to see that if they are related or not related. See, you can see here as well, select matching fields to create this relationship. Okay, so what you need to do here, that you have to guide your Tableau in establishing that kind of relationship when you found in this kind of situation. Okay, so what we can do here is that we have to guide here. Okay, so what I will do, I will select this customer ID, and from here I will select this cust ID. Okay, and both of the columns are selected. Now as you can see, now the Tableau has detected that there is a relationship between them. So that is what you can do here. Okay, so now the Tableau is not anymore confused because now the red triangle is gone, here. Okay, so that is what you can do. Now since your relationship has been established, you can close this, click on this X here, and now we can drag this product sheet as well, and we can work on product sheet as well and see if there is a relationship as well. So now this time, see, there is no red triangle. That means Tableau has properly established the relationship between orders table and the products table, because the product ID are same. Okay, product ID column are same in both of the tables. That is why there is a no confusion here. Even though there is a slight confusion in the name, see, a little bit difference in the column name, but still the Tableau is not confused. It is still able to establish this kind of relationship here. Okay, so product ID there, as you can see, product space ID. Here you can see product space, but in this products you will see there is no space between product and ID. But still the Tableau is convinced here that there is no difference between them. Both are same. The Tableau is not confused and it is able to make this relationship. Let's close this one as well. So that is how you can make this kind of connection as well. So let's create a quick visualization on this one as well. So I will click on this plus button, see, one more time, and I will create one more sheet here, Tableau sheet. And let's create one more visualization. Let's quick visualization. So I have these three tables here, customers table, and let's take this customer state. I am taking customer state and I will drag it here like this. And then from the orders table, I will drag, let's say, orders count, and I will drag it here into this area, in this column here. Okay, so here you will have a very quick summary here, that based on information available in these tables, that customer state, how many count of products are buyed from these customer states here. Okay, from these customer states, how many products are buyed here. Okay, so that is what you can find here. So for example, let's say if you have, let's say, this data, and if this data is available here, now let's say you want to represent this data with different kind of visualizations here. So again, you can select any other from here. So maybe something like this, let's say, so this will appear here. Okay, so I will click on this one. Let's say this one will appear something like this. How many count of products are available from these states here. Okay, so that is what you can do here. You can select these different kind of visualizations here to understand your data more properly here, that what is happening in your data.